Okay, so first, I want to say thanks for watching our animals this weekend. Appreciate you so much. Second, I'm going to take you through this tour, okay? So we're in the backyard. Right? Here's the backyard. Mama and Papa Robin play in this garden bed here. Look at all the lettuce, it's jamming. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We've got the latch right there, and this just swivels and blocks the door. So make sure you unlock both of them. In here, I have a top-down feeder, so you'll literally just scoop feed into this. And this one is where it gets a little complicated, so we're going to do the water first. So first things first, you can pick it up with your hand. Close the door, don't let the quails out. Okay. Now what I do is I like to clean it out. It's easier to do with two hands, but I'm filming for you. So what I'll do is I'll just shake it and then dump out any of the shavings. And we'll bring it over here. Flip it upside down and get it to balance right so that it sits like this. And you can kind of see I just set it on that little block there. Then this plug right here comes undone, and I'll just pull it to the side and let it like rest right there. Okay, so then we'll go into the back door. Down these steps, and to the left is the watering can. Grab the watering can. Inside. Come into our bedroom. Pull these curtains back, and then there is right here a piece of PVC pipe. This is the easiest way to fill this thing. You're gonna put it in here and then under the faucet, and then turn it on. Don't turn it. Oh, gotta make sure it's on. To the left. Don't turn it more than like a little bit so that it stays cold. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so ideally, you wouldn't let that happen. Then I just pull it out, take this, shake it a little bit, lean it back there for later. And this thing is very full, pretty heavy, so we're just gonna walk it out. Excuse me for my bad camera work here for a second. Perfect. Okay, we're walking it out. Bad camera work again. Outside, in the beautiful sunny weather. Okay, so here we are. This thing. Never done this one-handed before, so this spout of this watering can can swivel. Oh, you can see that. So it just swivels out, and then we're just gonna pour it right into the hole. Don't worry about spilling any. This should be more than enough water for at least a day. And you're just going to empty the whole can in there. Do, 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 do. Okay, can to the side. Now you're just going to want to push this plug in there. It's not crazy hard to get in there, but you want to make sure it's snug. all the way around. Okay, now the tricky part, doing this one-handed, you're gonna flip this over. Okay, you see this side where it has the cutout right here? It's kind of glugging out a little bit. That's the side you want facing towards the door. So we're gonna open the cage up and set it right back on here like this. Boop, with this side facing towards the door. And there we go, happy quails. The extension cord needs to be up here like this, just so they don't get into it. And the feeder's pretty self-explanatory, and I'll show you how to do that next. Okay, so inside the door is this little white bucket. Pick up the bucket. Okay. And this lid just snaps on. Okay, inside of the bucket is this nice scoop. And then we're just transferring from here into the top of the feeder. Just like that. And do that till it's full. Now it's full. And that's all you gotta do for them. Okay, now for the rabbits though, a little more complicated. They each have a waterer. This one's waterer hinges like this. This one's broken down here. Well, of course, somebody's gotta start a mower. So this one just falls off. Mower stopped. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. The waterer's gotta get filled up. We use this plenty water to transfer from inside to outside. This will completely fill up each of their water. So right now you can see they're full. You'll wanna, every time you come in here, you wanna fill them all the way up. This one is full too. You can see right there, that water line. Okay. And they're feeders. You shouldn't have to feed them because we're gonna fill them up before we go. But if they're empty, toss a little bit of food in there. There's a little bit in this container right here on top of the cage. All right, and then the thing that you will for sure need to do is their hay, which is sitting right here on the dust bath. Take some of their hay and clover on the bottom has a little hay rack right here. You can shove that hay in there. Just gets kind of wedged in there like that. He's gonna love you. He'll probably hop to the front of the cage. Oh, Clover, won't you? Come here. You don't like being on camera? Just likes to get some pets right here on the front of his face. Then Crimson, her cage opens up the other way. She doesn't really like to get pet. That's why she hides at the back of the cage. But her hay goes in this little thing right here. So we're just gonna take a little bit of hay again. They should always have hay, but they do eat it pretty quickly. So, and then I just kind of smush it in there a little bit. And hers is not nearly as well refined as Clover's, but that's what you get. So I tried to, if you can get a close up here. See how the door is loose? I tried to hook, this is really hard with one hand, hook the door and the wall of the cage with the same hook. So that's a little bit tighter. I don't know if you can see that. So there it is where it's loose. And then I try to do it at the same time. Much harder to do with one hand than two hands. So then it looks like that. Cool. And Clover, his works a lot easier. Okay. And that's how all you have to do to take care of those animals. Oh, one last thing. If you find any eggs, just gather them and you can leave them on the counter in the house.